Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing a bonus video, sort of Patreon video. They will have early access to it, obviously, but it's a bonus video, which will also be a Patreon video, a bonus video for them as well, in which it is Yandere female SCP 06 Yandere SCP 076-2, aka gender bent female Abel. So basically, if Abel was born Abigail as a female immortal warrior SCP, aka assigned female at birth. So that is what we're going to be doing with her being Yandere for Jack Bright. This was a request, and that is what we are doing. Now let's get on to the slew of disclaimers. First off, the art is done by Gav Imp, but it is specifically female Abel X male Jack Bright, not female. So, anyways, let's do this. Disclaimer. All the art again is done by Gav Imp. Here is her Tumblr. If you want to go support her, support her. She is an amazing artist. She has given me permission to use this artwork. Thank you. And now disclaimer number 1. This is Genderbent, aka Female Abel, aka Female SCP 076-2, if he had been born cisgender female, or more commonly known or the more commonly known term Rule 63 version. Disclaimer 2. Abigail, aka Female SCP 076-2, would not be in a relationship with Jack or Jackie if female. Bright. In canon, this is an AU clearly and not to be taken seriously because Abigail and Jack Bright are not a canon couple and they would most likely hate each other in canon regardless. Disclaimer number 3. We do not support M and Bright, Jack or Jackie if we ever do the gender-bent version. Bright is no longer his self-insert. They are now their own standalone characters, and as more people have added to their characters and the lore behind their characters and such, that they're standalone characters and not self-inserts, we do not support or condone what Admin Bright did. He is poopy. Anyways, disclaimer number 4. Last disclaimer, I promise. Abigail, aka SCP-076-2, is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and fictional Yanderes is fine, and so is shipping them. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you, and now let's do the base headcanon's traits time coming up from my brain. I did not write any notes down, so let's do this. All right. Abigail is the immortal warrior that she is. She is most likely on the asexual spectrum, where she doesn't feel adult adult attraction to other people. So she has a lack of adult attraction to other people. But she is not aromantic per se. She's probably more demi-romantic because once she sees our sweet Jack Bright, when she unalives him by storming through the wall, she falls head over heels. She is pissed off that she unalived this beautiful man and ends up going on a further rampage. Once she realizes that Jack Bright is in fact alive, oh boy, is she obsessed with him. It was basically love at first sight for her. Well, it was more obsession at first sight, and the demi-romantic came on later as she got to know Jack Bright. Of course, it started out with obsession, where she needed to know who this man was and how did he survive. And then it is snowballed effect out there. She is super obsessive, possessive, controlling, and demanding of Jack Bright. She does not like to share Jack Bright with anyone, and she despises when her sister is near Jack Bright. She does not deserve her, only Abigail does. Abigail is also very demanding of this time and demands to only speak to Jack Bright. Jack Bright, knowing that they need to get information out of her, this is assigned to her case, and she ends up manipulating the situation very, very much, knowing that she's in control of seeing Jack Bright, and that but she also knows that if she gets out of line, that they will shut her down and they won't let her see Jack Bright. So she has to play nice for now. She's not going to do that for a long time, though. Trust me. She is also possessive, where she will get very, very territorial of her Jack. Oh boy, does she not like to have other women around him, for sure, and sometimes even other men. When other women are around Jack Bright, she ends up giving them the most evilest death glare and wants to them so fast. She cannot stand the idea of sharing her Jack Bright. How she would deal with rivals, most likely unaliven them, or if she can't do that right away, beating the poo out of them, but as soon as she can, she's going to unalive them. How she would confess to Jack Bright, most likely pinning him up against the wall, kissing him on the mouth, and her hands on his chest. Because she, as an asexual, she has a lack of sexual attraction, but she might be demisexual as well, because it's weird. Demisexuals and asexuals and yanderes are in this weird thing if they're ace with adult fun time favorable, or if they are demi, end up being demi for their darling, which is like if it's really demisexual or not. It's a weird place. In either case, she does feel attraction to her darling. May it be obsession and controlling and just choosing to have adult fun time to control her partner, or may it be actual attraction. I'm thinking it's less actual attraction and being able to control and be with someone that she deems worthy for her. And she would also, for sure, most likely try to break out of containment to see Jack Bright as much as possible and to try and escape and kidnap her to keep, not her, to kidnap Jack Bright, him, and make him hers. She deems him worthy to give offspring to her as well, so she will very much be right up. I can't say that certain word. She'll be having adult fun time with him on top of him to be able to have his seed and then have his child. Anyways, that is basically what she would be like in retrospect of headcanons and traits. She's possessive, controlling, demanding, and she does not take no easily. And she is not going to give any fricks about rules or regulations because Jack Bright is hers, and she will burn this world to the ground to be with her Jack Bright. For sure, 100%. She's also probably going to end up where she ends up breaking out of containment so much for Jack Bright and hunting Jack Bright down because she is not going to lose her darling over her dead, decaying body permanently this time. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. And thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Gav, and thank you for doing the art for this channel, for this video. Thank you, Gav, and thank you, Wicked Brony, for being my second patron and being also okay along with Gav for this video to be made into a Patreon early access video, even though it wasn't a Patreon request. Thank you, Wicked Brony. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you want to see more, comment below what you would like to see and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time. Now, if you are in Jack Bright's position where you're immortal, and this immortal warrior who was the one who unalived you and made you immortal, would you still smash her? Yes or no? My answer is heck yes. I would smash her so hard. I mean, look at her in the video that I did. She is stunning. Anyways, stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.